A Day After Valentine, Part 1. The story of a toxic relationship. Before watching this video, like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. The city was still basking in the warm glow of Valentine's Day. The streets were littered with discarded roses, their petals wilting like forgotten promises. Emily walked alone, her feet carrying her on autopilot as her mind wandered back to the dinner she had shared with Jack just 24 hours ago. Their table had been set with fine china and candles, the soft light dancing across Jack's face as he gazed at her. The wine had flowed, and their conversation had been effortless, like a well-rehearsed waltz. But as the night wore on, Emily had begun to feel a creeping sense of unease. Jack's laughter, which seemed a fraction too loud, his eyes, which didn't quite meet hers, his words, which felt rehearsed and insincere. Emily had pushed the doubts aside, telling herself she was being paranoid, that Jack loved her. But now, as she walked through the city, Emily couldn't shake the feeling that she was living a lie. The buildings seemed to loom over her, their steel and concrete exteriors reflecting the emptiness she felt inside. She thought back to the countless times Jack had cancelled plans at the last minute, citing work or family emergencies. She remembered the way he would dismiss her concerns, telling her she was overreacting, and she recalled the way he would hold her, his arms wrapped tightly around her, but his eyes gazing past her into the distance. Emily's feet carried her to a small cafe where she ordered a coffee and sat down at a table by the window. As she sipped her drink, she felt a sense of clarity wash over her. She realized that she had been ignoring her instincts, pretending that everything was fine when it wasn't. Just then, her phone buzzed. It was Jack, texting her to confirm their plans for the weekend. Emily's heart sank, and she felt a wave of anxiety wash over her. She took a deep breath and began to type, her fingers hesitating over the keyboard. She could pretend that everything was fine, that she was still the happy, loving girlfriend, or she could take a chance, be honest, and risk losing Jack forever. As she hesitated, the city outside seemed to hold its breath. The traffic slowed, the pedestrians paused, and the wind died down. It was as if the universe was waiting for Emily to make her decision, to choose between the comfort of familiarity and the uncertainty of the unknown. And then, with a sense of resolve she hadn't felt in months, Emily typed out a message, her words spilling onto the screen like a confession. "Hey Jack, I need to talk to you about .us. Can we meet up today?" As she hit send, Emily felt a weight lift off her shoulders. She knew that she had taken the first step towards reclaiming her truth, towards finding herself in the midst of a relationship that had slowly been suffocating her. The city outside seemed to exhale, the traffic flowing once more, the pedestrians moving and the wind picking up. Emily smiled, feeling a sense of freedom she hadn't felt in a long time. She took a sip of her coffee, the bitter taste mingling with the sweet sense of liberation. And as she looked out the window, Emily knew that she was ready to face whatever came next, armed with nothing but her courage and her truth. What do you think will happen next? Are her doubts real? Is Jack hiding something? Or is she just being paranoid and might lose him forever? Thank you for watching. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button to get notified when the next chapter is out. Do not be blinded by love.